Hey, what's up everybody? Tonight, I've got another review for you for the iPhone 7. We'll be taking a look at a nano screen protector. These were sent out to me for review by Lensun. And if you haven't seen my review on the iPhone 6s for this protector, then trust me, you're going to be surprised as to what it can do. Packaging's pretty simple, so I chose not to include that. Inside, you'll find all the necessary tools for the install, so we're going to get right to it. Ian here from Udroid Mania, and you're watching my Lensun Nano Screen Protector review, so let's do this. Now if you've seen any of my other protector reviews, then you know that I always start off with the install. Inside the accessory toolkit, you'll find some dust removers, a microfiber cloth, and a super cleaning pad. You'll also find the nano protector itself, but we'll come back to that later. We'll go ahead and start by cleaning the display. And the trick here is to make sure that there's no dust or debris left on the display, and that's because anything else that remains when you apply the actual protector will be trapped underneath. So I take my time here before using the microfiber cloth to dry the display. Just make sure that you're good before you move on. When it comes to the dust removing stickers, I don't always use these when I apply a screen protector, but from this microfiber cloth I can say that there are some lint fibers here on the display, so I want to make sure that I get those off. Again, this is another area with this step where I take my time. I'm making sure that there's no dust here. And I say that because I really hate once I've applied the protector to have to remove it and try things again. I'll also point out, which is why you see me grabbing the microfiber cloth again, that these dust stickers do appear to leave a little bit of residue on the display, so I gotta make sure that that's gone as well. Once I'm satisfied, we can go ahead with the install. You'll find two tabs here labeled 1 and 2, which are self-explanatory. We're gonna start by removing number 1, and then by turning that side down, we're gonna place the protector into the proper position. Here, you're going to want to make sure that you've got it lined up before letting go. So take your time. And in case you're curious, I will say that you can remove this protector about 2 or 3 times if you do it almost immediately. So if you don't get it right the first go round, you've got a couple more chances. If you end up having to go that route, just make sure that you're careful. Every time I install a protector, it takes me a couple of times from behind the camera. I've said this before, it's not that easy to see. Off camera, this should only take you about 3 or 4 minutes from beginning to end. And now that I've given you all my tips, I'll place the protector on the screen. You'll see here that it'll begin the adhesion process on its own. This nano screen protector does a pretty good job of being bubble free, and that's a good thing. And this is something else that I always say is the fact that they should include a squeegee card with this, because you're gonna need it. If you don't have one of these types of cards, you can take a credit card or something that's hard plastic and use that starting from the center to move any bubbles or air pockets out to the edge of the display. The key words here again are to take your time. You'll want to make sure that you create a decent seal here. This way you'll have that seamless install. For the sake of this video and not to make it too long, I did speed things up here. And as you can see, there really doesn't appear to be any bubbles remaining. So with that, we'll move on to label 2 and remove the protective plastic from the top of the protector. Of course, removing this will give us a chance to inspect the protector, and we can see how well the install came out. Invincible. I usually do this a little slowly just to make sure that I'm not pulling the protector from the display. That really shouldn't happen, but I like to be careful just the same. Before we go in for the closer look, there are a couple spots here that could use a bit more smoothing, so I'm going to do that, and once those are out of the way, we'll go ahead and take the tour. Okay, so here's our first look at the protector. One thing that I like right away is the fact that this protector is a little bit thicker than your normal. And as you can see here, it's got a nice coating to it. It's pretty shiny. But I don't mean shiny in a bad way. I mean shiny as in it has a nice oleophobic coating. With this protector, we're going to have a nice resistance to fingerprints. When it comes to the clarity, as you can see here with the protector close up, there's no issues here. I mean, you really only know that the protector is installed on the phone when the display is turned on is because you saw me do the install. Lastly, when it comes to durability and protecting the screen of the iPhone, I gotta say this is the protector that you want. I gave you guys a similar demo for the 6S, so sit back, watch, and tell me what you think in the comments below. Yup, at first I couldn't believe it either. If you want to protect the display of your phone, then I'm telling you this is a protector you'll definitely want to consider. As you can see here, after I removed it, there's not a single scratch on the display of this phone. What this means is that if you pair this screen protector with a great protective case, then you've got the perfect solution. And I'm also here to help you find that. Ever since I found this protector, I've been recommending it over and over again. I'm just hoping that one like this is made available for the Galaxy Note 7. If you've been following the channel or you're new to the channel, then you'll know that this is something that's highly sought after. And because these aren't easy to come by, I've got 5 that I'm going to be giving away. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, make sure that you're following me on Twitter, retweet this video with the hashtag LensSun, and hopefully you're subscribed to the channel. Okay, so there you have it. The saga continues for the iPhone 7. We've got our case reviews underway. I've given you guys a perfect screen protector with more to come. So what are you thinking about the LensSun protector? Can you see yourself using this for your iPhone 7? I know I certainly can. Like I mentioned, I've only got 5 of these left. So if you want one, make sure that you're entered for the giveaway. The winners will be announced on Twitter next Tuesday night. If you're new to the channel, now is definitely the time to go ahead and click that subscribe button for more content like this. If you've enjoyed this video, do leave me a thumbs up to help the video and the channel out. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one.